Hey, welcome back everybody. Welcome back to my channel. I'm News Jester. My name is Junior. Today, let's take a look at Star Wars 3.75, the Vintage Collection Jedi Trainer, or the Jedi Academy Luke Skywalker figure from the Book of Boba Fett. Now, um, I still do not have the Return of the Jedi Luke figure, which I really need, but this is close, but it's not because the vest is different from what I need. But everything else is almost exactly what I needed to have it. So I did not want to get this one because um, I'm not sure. It's not an iconic look for Luke Skywalker for me, but I got this for 1086. So I figured I do have a figure, the Return of the Jedi Endor Luke, that has a face, an older face. So I might be thinking of swapping out faces on that one. I don't know yet. I need to find, if I cannot find the right design to get my Return of the Jedi look, then I might have to end up doing that. But for 1086, I figured why not. This guy currently stands at 3.75, so that's good. It comes only with these two accessories, which is fine. Usually when I do these accessories, whoa, he doesn't have a plug-in for the lightsaber. What the heck? Huh. Usually I just plug it in here because otherwise I might lose it, but he doesn't have it, so uh-oh, I guess he's gonna be holding two lightsabers. Anyway, let's see. Let's have him holding one at least right now. So as you can see, that looks very, very nice. We'll do the articulation right now. He won't have an up. I'm noticing a lot of these figures, they don't seem to be able to look up very well. A little bit on the down. At least you can turn it side to side. A little bit of a rocker. I'm almost like imagining way too much. To be honest, it's just side to side. Everything else is, yeah. For the shoulders, obviously, we'll go perpendicular to the body. Single jointed, which is around 90 degrees. I can't give it more than that. Does have a swivel on the elbow. Again, swivel on the hands and an up and down on the hands. Yes, up and down on the hands. Has the waist articulation so you can go side to side, left and right, and a little bit on the back. I'm gonna say nothing forward. It does have my favorite barbell joint on the hip to thigh, so you can easily do that. Thigh cut here, a single joint on the knee, which gives you the 90. We have this type of sculpt on the ankle, so we'll know that he's gonna have an ankle swivel or an ankle rocker. My joints are kind of tight, not much going forward, a little bit going back, and the ankle rocker, which I have prefer. As for these cloth capes, it's good because it allows you to make the articulation without kind of hampering, but it's bad in that out of this whole thing you can literally see this is just cloth, so there's not a lot of detail going on. So it's one of those things where, what do you want? Do you want something that looks good, or do you want something that's articulated? You know what I mean? So I guess far enough away you can kind of pretend that it belongs in the figure, but in the end it really doesn't. It just really stands off. And now for the favorite part of the review is basically looking at that head sculpt. Now, this is actually a far better attempt than what they did with the Cobb Vanth figure, because here And this is amazing for me to say, but you can almost see Mark Hamill in this one. I always say I'm amazed to say that because most of the time in the past they've always done a bad job capturing Mark Hamill's face. That guy just has a face that's really really hard to do. But definitely like that looks good, and I can't believe they actually have different washes on the hair with this guy, and then the eyes. Guys, look at this is my fingernail. I'm just giving you that in comparison to what you're seeing, and you're seeing that much detail in the paint application on the eyes, the eyebrows, the two distinct colors of the lips from the bottom and upper lip. That's just amazing, amazing to me. And most of this detail I won't even see too much because I'm not doing a macro, but when you're looking at it with your naked eye, you're kind of impressed by how much detail that's going on in there. It doesn't escape your sight, is all I'm trying to say. So yeah, 1086 for this. I think that's a good price. I feel like these figures at the $10, $11 price range, it's a good regular price for it, especially with the amount of articulation you're getting. With this much accessories, I don't really mind. I don't really mind too many accessories. For this figure, I feel that it's got the accessories that you could want for this figure. As for the value of the figure, for a figure that I did not want to have initially because it's $10.86 or $11, that's with tax included, I feel the value for this one is around 12. I mean, that face just kills it for me. That face is just amazing. I'm just amazed every time I see this figure. Like for something this small, I'm like quite happy with the direction this particular line is going. Now, am I happy with the $17 price range? Not necessarily. But for these figures that has the full articulation that I want with this kind of face paint, if it had been the Return of the Jedi Luke um, sculpture, I would have bought it at full price, $17.99, no questions, because I need it for my collection. I want the core characters in my collection to have this type with the full articulation that I want and a face print like this. And this accessory set is good enough for me. And I would willingly pay $16.99 or $17.99. I can't remember which one of these price for the core characters. For the core characters, mind you. But yeah, definitely a good value of a deal for 1086. That's it for my review. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys again soon. Have a nice day. Bye.